there? You don't know anything at all about us!
You know, talking down to people isn't very nice.
It would have been better if we'd done this after you had a chance to get to know us a little more.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I'm Harry Potter.
The police won't be able to handle him, but it should be easy for me.
Celica, don't do this!
I'm not the guy she needs right now. What do you want me to do next, Orga?
Hand over the ring.
Don't you worry, Professor. I'll get it back.
Are you willing to join me?
Can't. I've got to go pump some iron.
Brace!
Did you find some more strays?
Don't worry. I'll protect you. Come on, let's go.
And all those voices still won't go away!
Greetings, Professors. Nothing to report. Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, look at those waves coming in perfectly on cue, Bonnie Canuck. Thank you. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Today is your birthday. Further into your 30s you go. Hey, you and me both, buddy. Gentleman Jolt, I want to give you a shout out because during the pre-show, you resubscribed. You're on an 18-month streak, a total of 37 months. Thank you so much for sticking with Hacker Clan. The message from Gentleman Jolt is we're nearing the end of the game. Better grab some extra pants. Oh boy. So, you've been warned, everybody. We're all gonna poop ourselves. So, I want to apologize to all of the viewers for whom it is much later in the evening than it is for me. It's 6 o'clock here on the west coast of the US of A. Normally I do this broadcast about 6 hours earlier in the day on Saturdays, but I had a couple, I had one unusual thing today in that the VO community had a big Zoom memorial thing for Brad Venable, which if you watched last week's broadcast, you know all about Brad. So we had a memorial service for that this afternoon. I thought I was going to be able to squeeze in my regular stream ahead of time, but my thermostat broke. It shut off, so I couldn't get the air to turn on, and it's unseasonably warm today, yesterday, and the day before here in Los Angeles for reasons unknown. So right when I might need air conditioning, I don't have air conditioning. So I had to schedule a technician to come take a look at it today. He came, and it was just enough of a back-to-back thing that I was like, I'm not gonna have that 3-hour chunk that I want to have in order to stream. And I also want to apologize in advance if you hear a little whirring fan, because Professor?
Jay, thank you so much for that resub. I'll get to you in just a second. Because that whirring fan is my little personal air conditioner thing. In fact, it's still not blasting hard enough, so it's gonna get louder even. The technician was unable to finish fixing my thermostat because he was missing the part. It's like the compressor went out in the AC unit, so he was missing the part and he's got to come back Monday morning. So I'm without air conditioning all weekend. Yay! And it's warm in this room in particular. So you might hear this little AC unit, hopefully not too loud, throughout today's broadcast, just because I'm gonna melt otherwise. Hey, I'm gonna cut just one real quick second over to the other camera, just so you can see my co-pilot for today's broadcast. Oh no, it's pointed the wrong way! Never mind. I failed. I was gonna show you Crowley. Crowley's hanging out on the futon over there, but the camera's way too high. I completely spaced on that. Anyway, Remus is, I think, currently out in the backyard. I'm really excited because he seems to have gotten the hang of potty training, which makes life so much easier for a puppy parent. I don't have to babysit him constantly. I should, because he has a tendency to chew on things, but I'm less concerned with the chewing than I was with the peeing everywhere. So, yeah, so I am going to have to take a breather here in about an hour, just briefly, because I got to feed those guys. The dogs and the cat get fed at 7 o'clock every night, so I'll have to take a breather an hour into tonight's broadcast. I think that's everything I wanted to touch on before we get started, so let's get started. Let's play some 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. We are moving right along in this story. Making some major progress. Oh hey, and my camera's in a different section of the screen than it should be. Let me move myself back over into the corner here. There's some weird feedback in the audio whenever you speak. That might be the fan that I was talking about, Steel Neko. Because I do have a noise gate on so that you don't hear it when I'm not talking. But when I am talking, you're gonna hear it because it's pretty loud. And that's just the way it is tonight. Sorry, guys. It's warm. I theoretically should not need it tomorrow morning for Board and Barrel because it should be early enough in the day that it's not sweltering. Okay, 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. And we will load from the later time spot right here. Okay, so we have cleared Ei Sekigahara. We have cleared Iori Fuyusaka. We have cleared Shu Amiguchi. And I think we had started catching up with... Oh, that's right, what am I thinking of? We caught up with Takatoshi? Is that what it was? I think that's what it was. I think that's what we did last week. We are going to continue moving forward with as much story as we can, I think, is my plan. And then we'll bounce back over to some more destruction after that point. I think the furthest away from completion, well, honestly, 85, 87, what's the difference? It's probably still just one more chunk. Okay, so we got Yuki Takamiya, Ryoko Shinonome, Juro Kurabe, Keitaro Miura, Nenji Ogata, and Tomi Kisaragi all around the same spot, percentage-wise. I think that's one too many names to do a poll. The destruction is locked behind Juro's story. Is that right? Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, cool. That's okay. The story's the part I really jam on anyway, so... Who are we starting with today? Definitely gonna go with Yuki in this poll. And then we'll go with Tomi, Nenji, Keitaro, and Ryoko, because Juro has 1% more than they do. We'll add him into the next poll. All right, so 1 minute on the poll, starting right now. Vote for your favorite if you're watching live here at twitch.tv/Kyle McCarley. The poll is at the top of the stream chat. You can twirl that open and pick your favorite protagonist for us to continue the story. Ryoko Shinonome recalled the time she bid farewell to Tetsuya Ida when he was trying to reset the world in order to save Tomi Kisaragi. Yuki Takamiya, Erika Aiba's true identity turned out to be an android that carried the consciousness of the criminal Juro Izumi. The android managed to break past Morimura and the others to escape from Yuki. Tomi Kisaragi searched Tokisaka Shrine for a way back to the future and witnessed Tsukasa Okino and Takatoshi Hijiyama using the gate. Nenji Ogata, Juro Izumi's message led him to Megumi Yakushiji, who was waiting for him. She cast a spell on Ogata, enabling him to fight the kaiju. Keitaro Miura, BJ's true identity was revealed to be him from the previous world. Claiming he'll be gone soon, BJ asked Miura to fulfill a promise. That's where we left off with everybody. Oh, and you guys are giving me a three-way tie? Between Tomi, Nenji, and Keitaro, and I think they're all... Yeah, great. Awesome. You guys rock. Hey, I owe Jay a shout-out. Jay
one of our wonderful moderators. Hey, here's a bonus to streaming a little bit later in the day on a Saturday than we usually do. Jay is here, everybody. Jay, one of our wonderful Hacker Clan community moderators, has been subscribed for 45 consecutive months since subscriptions were available. Jay says, I've lost track of time and I'm mind blown by how much time has passed. Thank you all for being part of the community, and thank you, Kyle, for giving us a place to gather and make friends. Thank you, Jay, for being such a big part of this community. Linda says, I didn't vote, so pick Nenji. All right, works for me. We're gonna go with Nenji first.
Alright.
Hello from Germany. Hope everyone is good. Ninja, what time is it in Germany? Isn't it the middle of the night?
Maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little. Still, though.
I want to make sure you're gonna be safe, Kisaragi.
Jeez, why do you sound so serious all of a sudden?
If you're going back, then I'm coming with you. I got something I gotta do. Just wait right here a sec.
Oh, sure.
What do we gotta do?
That big robot. Well, the Sentinel. If I could just pilot that thing. If this crazy loop does eventually become reality, maybe I could at least beat down a couple kaiju.
Just gonna skip a few things.
Oh, Ogata-kun. What's wrong?
Okino's here. Looks like it worked. Get out of my way. Just you and me, Tsukasa Okino.
Wait, haven't we done this already? I guess not. It's so hard to keep track of Nenji's story because it's all in this damn same Groundhog Day loop.
Can't run this time. Last time, I got out of this place by chasing him.
Ah, get in. Chase him.
Shit. Everything's spinning. Where am I? Not Kamazumi, that's for sure.
Timey-wimey indeed, Diva.
Hey, what's wrong? Can't move, huh?
Over here. Hurry.
She's more badass than I am.
Final battle. Already? We didn't even do anything yet.
They're coming back this way again.
We gotta find some way to stop them here. We won't be catching the train to school again anytime soon.
Usami! Natsuno! You're out too? Our timing sucks, huh? We hit our operating limits at the same time.
What about the others?
They're not doing great. Even Miura-kun.
Miura. Number 19, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call my Sentinel again. Miura-kun!
Reporting in. Number 19 has taken heavy damage. Sorry, I'm shifting out. They never need to rest. The assault never lets up. Everything's falling apart. I let down our defensive line. Please.
You did plenty, man. We're gonna be okay. Let us handle the rest.
I've already hit my operating limit. I'll try to get back in the fray as soon as I'm combat ready. fight your share as well. So you don't have to push yourself so hard.
You really don't need to worry about me so much.
I always worry about you.
Switch into the headphones so I can get rid of that echo. The microphone seems a little bit more sensitive today than it usually is.
Already taken a beating.
Maybe because of the fan.
Didn't you just dismount? You're already at your limit.
I don't give a shit about my limits. I love you. And that's why I gotta break.
Aw, he admitted it. His button's on his ankle.
They're here again.
Gentleman Jolt, nice.
You take Minami and get back all you can.
Hey, you got your Sentinel, Sentinel,
You must think you're
Themin,
such a
that,
badass, you big idiot.
the big robot thing. Good job, Neji.
Kisaragi. This time, I swear I'll protect you.
That was such a little piddly bit of story that we had left for Nenji. I should have just finished that when we unlocked it. But how would I have known? Alright, so he's done. Who's next? We got Keitaro. We got Juro added into the poll this time. Ryoko, Yuki, and Tomi, I think? Yeah. And I just read everybody's recaps except for Juro's. Juro Kurabe recalled a memory from the past during his visit to Tokisaka Shrine with Nenji Ogata. Kyuta Shiba was the one who transferred from the android to Kurabe. Oh, that's right. So many bombshell revelations. I see from my buddy Sir Bear in the chat that he has no idea what's going on. Yeah, we're in probably our penultimate stream of this game, and the plot is so all over the place that if you haven't been following up to this point, you're gonna be completely lost. Or if you're me, you're completely lost anyway, even though you have been here for every stream so far. Because that's just the way it goes. But yeah, we're at the point where I think we're gonna finish up most, if not all, of our protagonist's stories today, and then we'll get to move into the last few battles that come after all of these stories, it seems. Because everybody's story ends with on to the final battle. So I guess maybe not all of the fights happen after the story. No, I think all the fighting happens after the story stuff. Anyway, moving on to Juro Kurabe's conclusion. Hey, it helps if I turn my mic volume down, because then it picks up less of that fan.
Let's go home.
Don't follow Kyuta Shiba.
My dream. As
See.
Shiba-Senpai told me earlier,
There's the new one.
there's a second Juro Izumi from another world. He transferred his consciousness into an android.
That was Kyuta
That
Shiba!
must have been what I saw. But still, why did it look just like my grandma when she was younger?
Yes, the guy did just walk through the desks. Now, point of order, anybody can. But it actually makes sense for Shiba to do it because he's not really there, as we've learned. Spoilers! I'm just gonna clear these things out. I know, I couldn't walk through desks either, Diva. Okay, what do we have to do? Not go out to the hallway. So, stack of papers? No, there is no stack of papers. I don't know what I'm supposed to do!
still here. Cool. Probably talk to Shiba, I guess.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
Yeah, you.
Knock it off. I'm not stupid.
You're my nightmare.
I know I'm the only one who can see you.
Ba-ba-dum. Something new to talk to him about. This.
Tell me the truth. This isn't about my lost memories, is it? You're not trying to restore them. You're giving me someone else's.
What are you talking about? They're Juro's memories.
In other words, yours. The other Juro Izumi.
You know, this one's 3 times older than you.
What?
I remember now. You live inside me. That day at the shrine, you jumped out of that robot and possessed me.
Yeah.
You think I am a ghost?
Kinda.
Where else to go? If it were up to me, I would have picked a more welcoming host.
Oh.
You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. Your memory needs to be wiped clean.
No.
Let me try one more time.
No. Leave me alone. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? Oh wait, I can go. Haha, okay. I could do that. No, I don't think I want to go to the nurse's office. Definitely not. Where is Tsukasa Okino? Yeah, this looks new.
Miss Morimura.
What the?
Chihiro Morimura. That's right. She's the one I saw in my dream.
You're seeing things, bud.
Excuse me.
Kurabe-kun.
Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I?
Yeah.
The way I am now is something you created.
Yeah.
What's this all of a sudden?
I don't know.
The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
Kind of the same thing, right?
Talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
Ah!
You talk too much.
You haunt
Could
me
you
too
walk
much.
in here and screw everything up? I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun?
If the woman from my dream is actually our teacher, then Tsukasa Okino must be real too. Where have I seen him before?
One of the other 12 Sentinel pilots playthroughs, maybe?
Kurabe-kun.
Okay, so I'm not going that way. Gonna go this way. Break area looks new. Let's go there.
That's right.
Oh yeah!
There's a guy standing by the
That's
vending
right, we
machine
did see Okino over there.
Just like Tsukasa Okino.
I appreciate the game holding my hand on that front a little bit.
You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
Maybe.
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Jiro Izumi, right?
You're not making any sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for this. If you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time. I know I've met you somewhere else. That's right.
We're going to the past. I came here to stop being angry and it worked because now I'm confused AF. Flashback, maximum security prison, interrogation room, 1 loop ago, 2104.
The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back.
But that's the detective guy.
It is safe to enter.
Unless it's just the same voice because it's Keith.
Prisoner E426, look up while we're speaking to you. Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric
I don't
chair?
think that's the detective
So
guy.
this man's the culprit?
Maybe. I don't know.
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation. I appreciate your help.
That is him. I think.
Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him.
Oh,
Do you know this man?
it's the old and hardened
I'm
Juro.
afraid I've never seen him before.
The one that sounds more like Ben
Alright.
Diskin than Chris Hackney. Even though it's still Chris Hackney.
Honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you recognize her?
It's Iori.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough. But it'll have to wait until next week. She's currently out of the country. In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Of course.
You are free to go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room.
Ah!
Do
What
not
the-
be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back.
But it's... What? How can...
Mr.
What?
Juro Izumi. Take a good look at him.
But that's...
You know this man?
Yeah, it's
How
him.
would I?
They're the same...
All
What?
I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
I don't...
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match.
Yeah, because they're the same person.
Surprise.
What?
There's a distinct possibility that one of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous.
Oh.
What does he have
Like
to say?
Iori.
According to his testimony, he is in fact you from the future.
Or the
As
past.
for his motive,
Or whatever. We don't know. Time is kind of a weird, nebulous thing in this universe.
Kaiju.
excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation. What? An evacuation order? It's on the
Yeah.
news?
I'm also confused because they're saying that this Juro bombed the place, but I thought that was A.
Kaiju.
Higoromocho abandoned factory 2F.
Looks like he's awake.
Perfect. I'm
Oh,
almost done.
A bombed the satellite. But what did Juro bomb then?
What's going on?
The Shikishima building. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hey,
Different bomb.
what is this?
Different
Calm
terrorist
down,
attacks.
please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere. Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it? I can't imagine you would have come willingly.
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you.
How did
But that
we end up
dream of yours
here?
is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself.
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, he lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and
We knew
took over
that.
the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun.
So this is the guy. He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
Rude.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality. The one you have now.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I
What does that
find
mean?
hard to believe.
Oh, the videotapes, right. That's the more concrete. Got it.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it?
Sir Bear, it's not, the game's not all future tech. It's set in various time periods. And the main one is 1985. So that's why the analog tapes are a thing. But we're starting to realize that it's not actually in 1985 or 1945 or any of those other times. It's actually way in the future on a different planet and stuff. But, yeah, anyway. Did Chris himself say he's older Juro too? No, I think I made that assumption based on a couple key moments in his dialogue and the fact that he's young Juro, and I thought, well, there's no reason for him to be old Juro. But now that I've learned more, and the fact that Kyuta Shiba, who is clearly voiced by Ben Diskin, is actually Juro Izumi, now I'm starting to question myself and make me think that maybe Ben is the voice of Juro Izumi. I don't know anymore, guys. I'm lost. We'll find out when the credits roll, probably.
What we call the UFO. I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino.
I think it's Chris.
2188.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now. But he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system,
He's listed in the credits. Okay, cool. Thank you, Delicious Orange Art. That's what I thought.
that particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju. That part of the code was
It's
never
just
supposed to be
astounding
accessed.
how similar this voice is to Ben's voice print.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time. But it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju daimos.
A daimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how the kaiju were being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from? It's not a coincidence, you know.
I thought you just made it up.
We've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine. What if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize. Like scoring points. With those, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
Are you trying to justify the gamification of the game? We're getting real meta here. We're smashing through the fourth wall.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it, but it's gone.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama!
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit. Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
What?
Don't worry. He can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize. You can be surprisingly sharp at times. Hijiyama.
Okino!
Oh no!
Sorry.
You're...
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off.
The cat is Sheba!
Hard to get here.
I knew it!
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
Ah.
But then,
They didn't double up any cast members without a reason.
let's go.
That's awesome.
Relax. I won't
And it
erase your
all makes
memories
sense!
either.
So it's her. She's the one who's been cooperating
Love
with
this
him.
friggin' game. Sector 4, 2188.
Hijiyama, respond please. I need you to open it. Can you hear me?
Exactly, Grogafa. 426 is past Juro, is Ben Discat.
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock. I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason. We're not infected. The vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji. Fine, I may be infected. infected. But my daughter isn't. Please check her.
It's true. She's not showing any signs of infection just yet.
So you'll let her in, right? Please.
Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period.
Yeah, it spreads when you're asymptomatic. Like, you just gotta, keep your distance. Sorry, it's the rules.
You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been to hell and back together. If it's the last thing I ask of you, please, Ichiyama.
I'm sorry.
Just keep her in her spacesuit. Lock her in her own room. You know? Bring the food in through a vacuum tube thing.
Airlock control.
Major Izumi.
Izumi-san, I had a feeling you would say that. So I've sealed the airlock on my end. I can't allow you to infect this colony. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected,
See? There you go.
then we'll never return. Simple as that. I can't accept this. It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that?
I trust you with her life.
Older Juro Izumi looks absolutely nothing like Juro Kurabe.
I'll protect her at all costs. I promise.
But I guess that's
No matter
on
what
purpose.
happens, I intend to fulfill that promise.
What does the infection do? That's a good question, Jay.
A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight. Our fate was sealed a long time ago.
Aoi Ward, Gogyo Street.
That log from 2188. I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours. Yeah.
They never specify. It involves nanomachines and utterly destroys the Earth in a few weeks. All right.
The log itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy, in the end you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not gonna be able to handle him alone. Go for it, Juro.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left.
In other words, I'll be gone.
I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
You're right. I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right. Put your game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over.
Let's do it. Oh, that one's cool.
Sentinel number 13. Activate.
They've all got their activate button on a different part of their body, but that one's nifty. like putting on an invisible gauntlet. Hey, we can unlock more Megami. Which... where is she? There she is. Oh, yeah.
Yes?
I think... well, no, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. We'll keep it honest with polls tonight. Megami is at 71%, everybody. Ryoko's at 87. Yuki's at 85. Tomi's at 87. And Keitaro is at 87. Those are our choices right now. Poll is up. Megami Yakushiji shot her rival for Juro Kurabe's heart, Iori Fuyusaka. Miwako Sawatari revealed that Yakushiji's the only one who can see Fluffy. Kinda like how Juro Kurabe was the only one who could see Kyuta Shiba. Are they all pilots? All 13 that we can play as are Sentinel pilots. Yes. Well, looks like everybody's voting for Megami here. But we'll give it a little bit more time on the off chance that a stack of late ballots come in here for somebody else. Doesn't look like it. All right, we're going to Megami Yakushiji next.
I'm back.
Dinner time at the Kurabe house.
Juro.
Okino is not playable. It's interesting how she's, like, totally in love with Juro, but we just found out that in the real timeline, she was just like a baby, and he was in his 30s or something. Oh, you're awake.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about the characters from 2188.
Thank you.
Am I... Juro Izumi?
What?
Yeah, kinda.
Are you saying... do you remember me?
You knew about this? That these dreams are really his memories? Please, you have to tell me.
His memories haven't returned yet. Is what Fluffy's been doing really working? I hope so. You're Juro Kurabe.
Why are you saying that?
It's all I can say. I made a promise to Tamao-san.
My grandma?
Please, don't ask me anything else. I won't be able to continue staying here if you do.
I don't understand.
Juro.
Wait, come back. Lunch period, Sakura High School rooftop.
Juro. I can't believe you're really gone.
What?
Juro I knew can never come back.
Megami-san, so this is where you went.
You were with Juro earlier.
I suppose this is technically the first time we've met. I'm Tamao Kurabe.
You were crying. Poor thing. Well, what do you want? I know you have feelings for Jiro. What does that have to do with anything? You desire to be by his side, do you not? Oh, well... Of course I do. Then you will do just that. I'll make the arrangements. What? However, I have 2 conditions. First, you will treat him as Jiro Karabe. Huh? You must not tell him anything about the future. Or about himself. But why? It's the only way to keep him safe. I don't understand. Can you do it? Can you treat him only as Jiro Karabe? Well, My other condition. If he starts to remember he's Jiro Izumi, you must tell me immediately. But he is. Why would that be bad? It would be dangerous if he became Jiro Izumi. Very dangerous. The reasons are unimportant.
I was gonna say, this is the real Tamao Karabe.
You can live with him.
Most of the time when we see her, she's actually 426 in disguise as her, lying about her identity to Yuki and pretending to be Erika Aiba. What happened to Tamao after this? So there was an encounter in the bathroom with a 426 that was disguised as Tomi. And I think, wait, I might be getting things confused. No, that was when the 426 Aiba switched places with the android Tomi and became 426 Tomi, I think. I don't remember. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out what happened to the real Tamao. The 426 Tomi and Tamao android fought. 426 swapped bodies with Tomi mid-fight, or with Tamao mid-fight, I think. I don't remember. Anyway.
What will you do?
Well, it looks like there's only one way to move forward.
I accept. How wonderful. Here. These documents make it legal for you to live with him. A rental agreement? I'll tell Morimura-san of our arrangement myself. Please, go to Jiro now. Oh, thank you.
(8:15 a.m. Sakura High School front gate.
Fluffy, can nobody else see you?
I can't move. It won't let me move.
Jiro.
Nice, Jay. Time travel's easy. I do it all the time. I just lie down, lose consciousness, hallucinate vividly for a few hours, and then wake up in the future. Boom. Time travel. We have a friend who, we joke, when he gets to drinking, he starts time traveling. Because when he wakes up the next morning, there are gaps in his memory.
Jiro.
Hmm?
Miss Morimura.
Oh, we just saw this conversation.
So, you've been living at the Karabe house.
Oh, yes.
Has there been any change? Has he said anything strange? Any confusion about being Juro Izumi?
What makes you ask that?
It sounds like you know something.
Don't tell me. You know something?
Excuse me.
Karabe-kun. Is something wrong? You look pale.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this
This
all of a sudden?
might be the first time we've ever seen the same event
Woman who keeps showing
from a
up in my
different
dreams.
person's perspective,
The one I
back to
saw
back
on
like
Sumirai
this.
Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time?
Karabe-kun?
And he just saw Shiba, but we don't see him. Oh, that's so cool.
What was that about?
I don't know.
Go after him. Go get your man.
Hey,
Ah,
Fluffy,
kitten.
talking to me here. Won't other people see?
this is an emergency. Juro's been taken.
What?
That idiot. He got too close to some dangerous people.
Dangerous?
Oh, now we're gonna see how he ended up tied up in the chair
You went there before. The
with
abandoned factory in Higoromo.
Hijiyama and Okino.
They're going to alter his memories. You need to go there again. You need to rescue Juro. Damn it. He's getting too far.
He's gone?
What I don't understand is how she sees Fluffy
Doesn't matter. Right
if
now,
Fluffy is
Juro needs
Shiba and Shiba is injected into Juro's nanomachines.
I'm on my way, Juro.
Maybe he's also injected into her nanomachines? Uh-oh.
Juro, this way.
That was my cat. Remus, leave the cat alone. I'll feed you guys in just a minute.
Wait. Are you with him?
Oh, I guess we didn't see how he ended up here.
Fluffy?
Don't worry. He can make you better. You're starting to recognize what's in your dreams, aren't you? Do you remember me?
It's not exactly like that. I finally understand. The things I remember, they aren't from the Juro you know.
No, that can't be. Why would you say that?
The things I saw in my dreams, they're memories. And the only memory I have of you is when I shot and killed you. I was worried. I was so afraid that I'd hurt you again. Because
Who are you? Is there really nothing left? There's no trace of him inside you? No. I betrayed everyone. I betrayed Tomi. It was all a lie. I'm such an idiot.
Yakushiji.
That cat. What was the point?
Wait.
Bum bum bum. Oh, we didn't finish hers. But Renya Goto is unlockable for more plot twisty fun. The guy that the game has engineered us to finish last. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I need to go feed these animals, guys. I will be back in the next 5 or 10 minutes. No, don't chew on the headphone cord. That's a bad dog. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. I don't trust you standing there. But you on the other hand, I want you off. No, oh, that didn't work. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Come on. Come on. Oh, we got him. Oh, it tickles me so much. You're what Billy Kometz calls a grabby McGee, Kyle. I am, Jess. I'm the worst. Listen to that giggle. Kyle is a monster. I am. I am. All right, Valeria Black, I have an order for 2 quesaritos, one for Linda Von Ree. Is there anything else I can get for you today? Hey, 2B, I was looking through some old human records I found, and I came across something. You'll never believe it. He turns into a pickle. He calls himself Pickle Rick. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh, damn it. Did I just hear Fiend go, rawr? Don't you do it. Guys, is it possible to draw her out of that room? Oh, I know. I'm gonna take the smudging sticks out. Oh, she's hunting me! Damn it! I'm not at the crucifix! Son of a bitch!
We wish you the best of luck, Kyle. Go in there, soldier. I believe.
Oh God, that's funny. I didn't expect that.
That's what you get.
Wow. Oh. Okay. Okay, so this is all. Oh. Oh, the tempo. Slow. Does the tempo keep slowing down? What in the what what No. That is so cruel. No. Oh my God, you're kidding me.
Professor, nothing to report.
No. So the tempo must just keep slowing down. There's no beat. There's no way to know how slow the tempo has gotten.
Professor.
That is so unfair. That is so painful. Oh. Oh. Rage. Rage has filled my body.
Professor, nothing to report.
Oh, oh my God.
Greetings,
Okay.
Professor.
People in the chat talking about making some popcorn. I need to do that. That sounds great. What are you doing?
Let's give me the ball.
I get the ball first.
You get the ball first.
This is just idiotic.
It's just idiotic.
Idiotic. To be fair, yeah.
What is? Why? Why are so many things happening right now?
How are we so bad?
I just want on the robot, guys. On the fucking robot.
He's in the air, and there's 4 of us on the ground.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Fucking fail.
There's people standing right there, and they don't want to turn the jets off.
Trying to the rockets.
I don't understand. I'm down. I pulled the legs in, and there's like 8 people on the jets just watching.
Any chance you could say, can you believe this 2B? This guy's bonkers. I think I've said that before. But there you go, I said it again.
Canon.
Oh, I got a 4.9, 5.4 Celsius.
Did you die on the toilet?
Oh, I got a 5 EMF.
Oh, nice. Put it in your journals.
Could you please draw in this journal for us?
Oh wait, it only responds to people who are alone, I think. So we should.
Could you please draw a penis in the book?
We need to put one person in there.
Please, draw a dick. Please, sir, please.
Send dick pics.
Oh no.
All right, I'm back. How we doing, everybody? Oh, hey, I left my speakers on. Are they? Is my controller off or something? What's going on here? Oh, I gotta hit that button. Oh, sweet. Okay, I should be good to take my headphones off then. Maybe. Yeah, great. Okay. So, I feel like we ought to save Goto for last, gang. Just because the game has kind of steered us in that direction already to save him for the end. Those of you who have played the game before can kind of just softly, without spoiling anything, let me know if that's a mistake or not. But I think we're going to save him for the end. My advice is to save him for last, but you can't play this game badly. All right, thanks, Delicious Orange Art. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we will continue on with one of the folks that we have yet to finish, and Megumi is still one of those. So let's do a poll. Megumi is an option. Ryoko is an option. Yuki is an option. Tomi or Keitaro. Those are our 5 to poll from. Poll is up. If you're watching live here at twitch.tv/Kyle McCarley, you can weigh in by taking a look at the stream chat window over on the right-hand side of the video player. If you're watching on a computer, on mobile, it's, I don't know, somewhere. And you should see it at the top of the chat window. You can twirl it open and vote for your favorite option out of those 5. Right now, Keitaro with 7 votes and Megumi with 4. So it's kind of sort of close. But we'll see which one you guys select here. Who does Hijiyama need? He needs more stuff from Goto. Oh, we have to finish Goto before we can continue with Hijiyama. Interesting. Interesting. The vote looks like it's going to Keitaro, so that's where we're gonna go next. BJ's true identity was revealed to be Keitaro Miura. Oh, and Ethan Stacy 93 contributed a bit for that vote. Thank you, Ethan. BJ's true identity was revealed to be Keitaro Miura from the previous world. Claiming he'll be gone soon, BJ asked Miura to fulfill a promise.
May 1985, clear skies, Judgment Day, sunset, time to make up my mind. Sunset, Kaede River,
Everything looks
riverbed.
like it's made of gold. I remember the day the Kurabe family took me in. I held Chihiro's hand, and there was a sunset just like this. Chihiro. I don't care who Chihiro says she is. She's still family. Takatoshi-san, you actually showed up?
That Sentinel belongs to
You
us,
want a
doesn't it?
hamburger?
Why wouldn't I?
Are you
show
still too obsessed with your yakisoba pon? Ah, what? No, why are we walking that way?
up? So that's where it is, huh?
Joy-Con drift
Yeah.
on my PS4.
The Sentinels inside that building.
Strange, isn't it? Pretty soon, all this will turn into a battleground. We'll be fighting in a place that's supposedly in the future. This is what we've been training for.
Can I really just buy out the vote with bits? I thought Twitch wasn't making political statements like that. Yes, Delicious Orange Art. You can use money or whatever Twitch's, whatever you call bits. They're kind of money, I guess, to influence the vote. Yes, you can buy the vote.
Odd circumstances
Just
aside,
like,
it's
just
an
like
honor
lobbyists.
to fight using such incredible weapons.
Takatoshi-san, if anything happens to me, could you look after Chihiro?
Don't be stupid. Whenever you're in trouble, I'll always be there. And if it ever looks grim, I'll be the first to
Whenever
take a
you
bullet for
need
you.
me, I'll be there.
And don't get discouraged. No one's going to die.
All right. Let's go. We're taking back our Sentinel.
That's what I want to hear. There it is. Just how I remember it.
Freeze!
Another one?
Ow! That was rude. I mean, I guess he was gonna shoot you if you didn't shoot him, so.
I'm using low power shots, but still. Feels like we've given these guys quite the punishment.
Violence isn't the answer.
I want to thank you, Takatoshi-san. I couldn't have recovered the Sentinel without your help.
It's still a little too early to be thanking me.
Right. Natsuno-san's already out there fighting. I'd better join her.
Save some action for me, all right? I'll catch up to you soon.
BJ. A different me from a different time. According to him, I should be able to activate the Sentinel now.
Dramatic wiping of the brow.
It worked. All right, no time to waste. Natsuno-san, can you hear me?
Miura-kun, thank God. I thought it was all over.
Just stay put. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I have to protect my family. And everyone I hold
They
dear.
still haven't explained why we're naked when we teleport into the Sentinels, right? That still hasn't been really addressed yet, has it? All right, Keitaro's done. Next poll. Who's next? What's Natsuno need? She needs more Yuki. Okay. So, Megumi, Ryoko, Yuki, Tomi, and that's it. 4 options right now.
You gotta be sexy to pilot robots. That's right. All right, fresh poll is up. Megami, Ryoko, Yuki, or Tomi are our choices. Ooh, and this one's a close one. Oh, now Megami's starting to run away with it. Okay. But we'll wait. We gotta count all the ballots. Every vote must be counted. Even the ones you pay for. Kyle, what's with you and characters piloting mechas short on clothes? Listen, you know, I don't make the shows. I don't make the casting decisions. I just voice the characters. Looks like it's gonna be Megami. I don't think there's any comeback happening. We can call this election early. All right. Megami Yakushiji. So is this game basically, fundamentally, without considering nuance, high schoolers in mechs with time travel? At a very basic level, yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. When Megami Yakushiji arrived at the abandoned factory and saved Juro Kurabe, she realized his memories don't belong to the Juro she used to know. Well, yeah, she realized it because he told her that. Puppy's just brought a chew toy into the studio. So that's gonna happen now.
He really is gone forever.
Are you all right? You by yourself?
I am. Are you by yourself too?
There's someone coming. Can you stay and talk till then?
Making a child wait all by herself. Of course. I'll stay here until they come get you.
Where's your friends?
Well, I have some at school.
No, silly. I'm not talking about them. I mean your friend that told you to update the decode. Hmm? What's wrong? You look like a scared kitten.
And you look like a creepy doll.
Hold it
Ah!
right there.
Who are you?
Who ordered you to update the decode?
Decode? Do you mean the Deimos code?
Yep. I know it wasn't you. Tell me who it was.
It was a cat.
Huh?
A fluffy black cat with a white-tipped tail.
So you caught her?
Renya Goto.
You're late, Goto-kun.
Okay.
Did you know? Do you understand what you did to me?
I sealed your powers as a witch. To fight the kaiju. That's what I was told.
Witches and cats. Interesting story.
I thought you'd be able to see through.
You should believe it. You're 8.
Wanna know what you shot him with? It was nanomachines. They added code to the ones already in their bodies.
The code expands the kaiju's capabilities. How strong it will allow them to become, we have no way of knowing.
That can't be.
The one behind all this, the one who manipulated you.
You mean it wasn't witches?
Control of the decode.
Who could have seen
If they
this?
succeed, they will also have control of the Sentinel dock in the factory. In other words, we lose all our means of defense.
Are you aware of who that cat is?
No.
That seems bad. He must have known this would happen. He had a plan. That's why he used the girl, so we couldn't trace it back to him.
But that very cleverness is what proves it was him.
So, who is he?
No one you'd have heard of. He's a criminal from the future.
A criminal? From the very beginning, it was all lies.
It didn't even give me the option to choose that. It just did it.
Not ever.
I'm leaving now. Bye. Kurabe house.
There you are.
You,
About time
Ben
you got back.
Discat.
You lied to me. About everything.
You seem mad. But I haven't lied to you.
You have, because there aren't witches. Uh-oh.
You're a criminal from the future. I know you are. All that about ancient civilizations and curses. You've been playing me for a fool the whole time!
I haven't been lying. There is an ancient civilization. This may look like the 20th century, but it's not. Humanity actually died out in the 22nd century. It's been millions of years since then. So, in reality,
what?
The 22nd century is an ancient civilization.
So you're
Oh my
saying
god, I didn't know we were playing Nier again.
world? No, more lies.
Spoilers.
You convinced me to shoot my friends with this thing. And now you're in control of the kaiju and the Sentinels. Was that your goal all along? To end humanity?
I've already told you. This is a game. I'm only making preparations.
A game where our lives are on the line?
Not if things go the way I want them to. I can get you all out of here alive.
Whose memories are in Juro?
Ah, right. That. Those are my memories, actually. It's not my fault, though.
You really think I believe your lies again?
No, I don't imagine you would.
You were using Juro too, weren't you?
It was not my intention. But in the end, that is what happened. You need to give up on trying to bring him back.
I love the startled look on his face when he gets shot, and then he just disappears.
By the way, I forgot to mention. You're the final witch. But you don't have to meet the same fate as the rest of them.
Wait. What? Where is he? Juro!
Oops!
What's happening?
Wait, what? What the? It's all in her head. None of this is real.
It's me? What is this? This is all my fault. I forced everyone into battle. But the only one who really deserves to die is me. Tomi, forgive me.
Does that count as suicide? I mean, I guess it doesn't kill you, so no, but... Huh. Weird.
To actually shoot yourself like that. It must have really been driving you mad. But don't worry. If you don't fight, there's no way you'll survive. You did what had to be done. I want to apologize about his memories. There were things that happened I didn't expect. But none of that matters to you. There's no excuse. I boasted about how I could bring him back. It may seem like I tricked you, but I really did all that I could. I had no ill intent. Well, maybe a little. I just wanted him to become the Juro of my world. I wanted to control his feelings of love. Almost like a parent to their child. I wanted my
But more like
desires to become
a
his own.
person to his own clone.
I guess I hesitated
You know,
once I saw the depth of your feelings. There was still some human left in me after all. You might not believe me, but I really have become fond of you. Megumi Yakushiji, the days we spent together were surprisingly fun. It gave me an odd feeling, as if I were on holiday with a cheeky daughter. You left me some nice memories. And now it's up to all of you. I've made all the preparations I could. Since I was unable to hold up my end of our contract, this is goodbye. If
Dog's
our
not a
plan
fan of this
succeeds,
cat.
I want you to live out the rest of your life with Juro.
I mean, Ben Discat, not
Take care.
my cat. He loves
Good
my
luck.
cat. The cat doesn't love him so much, though.
Yakushiji.
Juro.
What happened? Did you shoot yourself in the stomach? With that
I
gun?
thought she shot herself in the neck. Or like in the throat area.
Please, wait. Just hear me out. Ever since I last saw you, I've been thinking about the dreams I had.
None of that matters now.
I dream of myself inside the Sentinel. I've seen it over and over. I fight in the Sentinel, taking down kaiju after kaiju, struggling in pain, fighting like some kind of possessed demon. Right arm destroyed. Damage immense. Pilot must cease control. I still have my left arm. Abnormality detected in life support. Emergency release of Sentinel pilot. Initiating. No! Cancel release! I'll continue to pilot. Override command. I won't let them destroy Megumi City. This place is home to all our memories. Life support limit reached. Emergency release procedure. Initiating. No! Cancel the release! I'm not done yet. The more I thought about it, the clearer it became. The only one who has experience piloting Sentinels is the Juro Izumi you know. These are his memories. In battle, he was always calling out someone's name. I didn't realize it at first, but I know it now. It was your name. He was fighting for you.
Juro.
I'm not Juro Izumi anymore. But my feelings are the same. Maybe it's because of his memories. But even so, none of that matters to me now. Because I love you. My
Aww.
feelings for you are just as strong and true as Izumi's.
Is that our third pairing, or am I losing track?
Do you not feel the same way?
They're pairing them all off. What's gonna happen? There's 13 of them. Somebody's left out. I bet it's Goto. Gotta be. Whoops.
Fluffy really was trying. Just like he said. He was trying to get his memories back.
Except Hijiyama's with
What do
Okina.
I-
That's not one of the 13. I don't know.
It's true that I'm not
I may not be as strong as him, but I don't care. I will protect you with everything that I have.
No. I'll never let you fight on your own again. I'll fight to protect you too, Jiro. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Does that mean Yakushiji?
Look at him sleeping.
8:15 a.m. Sakura High School front gate.
So cute. I wonder if you'll still be there at lunch. Doubt it. Fluffy. I know you're not him. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. And I'll try my best.
That's the real cat.
Fluffy.
That's not Fluffy. Or that's the real Fluffy and the other one's just Ben Discat. Ooh, let's talk to the birdie. We can't. Okay. They held hands, now they're married. I don't make the anime rules.
Jiro, I told you so many times, but you still went without me. This time, it will be different. This time, it's my turn to save you. I hope you're watching, Fluffy. I will beat this game. Sentinel, activate.
To the final battle! Oh, it's fun trying to stream with two puppies just going to town behind me, and something weird going on with my light. Just keeps changing itself on me, which is cool. I don't think that's related to what's happening behind me. If I break down the fourth wall here, can I show you guys what's happening behind me? Oh yeah, look! Look, let's go to solo cam here. There they are. Bottom of the camera there. Crowley's looking up at you, everybody. Say hi, boys. Say hi. Yeah, yeah. As if you haven't already said hi several times tonight. This is what's going on behind me while I'm trying to stream, folks. Is these two puppies chewing on each other. Oh, goodness. Or on the chew toy, which was great. When that's squeaking away while I'm trying to listen to major plot points. Oh, puppies. I love them so. All right. Yes, thank you, Remus. I know you're there. I am well aware of your presence. Okay. What breeds are they? Crowley is a mix of Asian breeds. We did a wisdom panel on him when we got him, which was about a year and a half ago, little more than that. He's a year and 9.5 months old at this point, or somewhere around there. And the wisdom panel came back that he is a mix of Akita, Pekingese, Mini Poodle, and Chow Chow. And we are told that Remus, who is only 3.5 months old, he's the noisy one, and already slightly bigger than Crowley. We are told that he's a mix of Old English Bulldog and Husky, but the vet doubts that, and we kind of do too, so we did a wisdom panel on him this past week, and we're waiting to get the results back to see what he really is. But two rescue puppies, and they absolutely love each other. And I'm so glad that they're playing with each other. I wish they would do it in another room. But, you know, it is what it is. There's a poll up for our next contestant. It's Ryoki, Yuki, or Tomi, where we're going to next. I think they're all probably in their last little chapter. Ooh, and look at all of those characters cleared. That's great. Then we've got Goto. We've got Natsuno will unlock after our next Yuki chapter, I'm assuming. Takatoshi is... he needs some progress on Goto first. And then that's it, basically. All right, so Tomi is next. That's what you guys decided in the vote. So, Tomi Kisaragi searched Tokisaka Shrine for a way back to the future and witnessed Tsukasa Okino and Takatoshi Hijiyama using the gate. All right, here we go. After school, Sakura High School Class 1B. Let's go ahead and skip past the things we've already heard. And let's see what we need to do. Oh, who knows? Doesn't matter. We can just kind of do our thing. Talk to Miwako.
Usami-chan, would you like to get crepes on our way home? I'd love to, but I've kind of got somewhere to be.
Sounds delicious.
Okay.
Crepes are great because they can be either savory or sweet. Or both.
Not really, sorry.
Usami-chan, you've been acting strange lately. Are you okay? You seem kind of stressed out.
You seem kind of nosy.
Fine, right? Hey,
What the?
I'm worried about you. Iori-chan! Shall we go home together?
What's this light doing?
Sorry, I have plans. You too? Sorry, Miwa-chan.
Yeah, we have plans to go save the world. And you're not a Sentinel pilot, so... sorry.
I should head out too. See you, Miwa-chan. Bye!
Talk to Megami, see if she'll shoot you with that magic gun thing.
Something up? You're staring.
It's nothing. Miwako doesn't remember a thing. But maybe that's for the best. Miwako! I'm heading out. See you!
To Tokisaka Shrine.
I'm late. There you are.
Tokisaka Shrine.
Back at it again with the skirt and wig, huh?
Back at it again with the red vans.
I just didn't get a chance to change. As I said, this is a necessary disguise. Bold words for someone who can't be bothered to make it here on time.
Sorry.
I was busy having every possible conversation
You're going to do this for me, right?
first. Oop, okay. Joy-Con
Let's
drift.
go. Get in position.
Where's position? What's position? Okay. I guess this. Oh. 300 meters underground, mainframe, 2025.
What? Kisaragi?
Amiguchi?
Oh, that's right. This is... Wait, where are the dudes in the black suits? Weren't there two dudes in black suits behind him when this happened? Maybe not.
What are you doing here? That's what I should be asking you. Well, whatever. Who's that little cutie?
Hear that? You're a cutie, apparently.
I'm not complaining.
Hey, what are you doing? Stay back. They might be with the black suit guys.
BJ says he knows them. Natsuno? Usami! You're here too? Why? This little guy led me here. Sekigahara's robot?
Oh, I'm missing a gap. It wasn't those two that showed up when the black suits were behind him. It was Natsuno and BJ. I think.
I am like this now, but...
You're Miura. Sekigahara told me.
What is your goal?
To save the girl trapped in orbit.
Then we are on the same path.
So you're here to help number 16 too?
My own Sentinel is there.
Sentinel number 17. So that's how it is. Both 16 and 17 were put into orbit.
They went to an unknown man-made artifact in space.
We've briefly gotten a hold of it from here. But we don't quite understand what it is.
Number 16 would know the answer.
Last time we got through to her when I touched something over there. But now...
It won't respond. Not even with Kisaragi's biometric ID. She's completely inaccessible now.
Hugh Amiguchi may know the reason.
You wanna know why? Ida did it himself. He shut down her Sentinel.
Ida, huh?
Exactly, Inventor 2311.
Something about
BJ is Keitaro Miura.
Must have used his security
Or the little
authorization to
robot
issue the
is the
command.
dude with the hat. Yes.
So that's what happened.
You created these Sentinels. Perhaps you can clear the authorization.
Worth a try. Help me out.
So why are you here?
I can't turn down a cry for help. Especially not from the one and only Miyuki Inaba.
Miyuki Inaba? You mean that idol?
Well, yeah. She talked to me through a TV program. You guys call her number 16, but she's actually another you.
That's right, she's Tomy.
I knew it. That song. It sounded a little different in the style of the 80s. But it's just like when I sang back in middle school. And Inaba. That's my username. I became an idol? Seriously?
Yeah, kinda. Ah, well, okay.
Amiguchi-kun surprised me enough as it is. But seriously, you too, Usami? I can't believe you're all time traveling. This is actually where I'm from. Whoa, you came from the future? Does anyone else know about this stuff?
I mean, we kinda all came from the future, but it was really the past.
Miura-kun too.
What? That guy?
Tomy's TikTok videos for fighting kaiju went viral.
The preparations are complete. Kisaragi, as you scan your ID to grant access, the authorization will be reset, and the Sentinel will reboot. Go ahead and unlock it.
Here goes. No good?
The Sentinel started up normally.
I see. Ida-kun shut me off.
We all came to save you. Sorry it's a little late.
Thank you.
Access is clear.
Don't worry. Universal Control doesn't suspect a thing. to it? This appears to be a simple video broadcast.
Uh-oh. No, don't chew on that. Hey. Don't chew on that. No. Not a chew toy. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. He's chewing on cables. Chew on toys, bud. Not that. Here. Chew on this. You're okay, Crowley. You can stay there. You're fine. That's good, boys. Yeah, chew on each other. That's perfect. That's what you should chew on.
So you're Miyuki Inaba? Also known as Tomi Kisaragi. Just like you. Please tell me, what is all this? What's going on?
I would like information as well.
Do you trust me? Well, you're me, right? I won't get anywhere if I can't even trust myself. I was shifted to the orbiting command ship.
Command ship?
For the second phase of the Interstellar Development Project. It's an artificial satellite that presides over terraforming. Terraforming? The very ground you stand on is proof. The second phase was a resounding success. No way!
So the D-forces were used to develop land.
Originally, yes. They were designed as heavy machinery for that purpose. You mean, it's really true?
Right?
We're not on planet Earth. Huh?
I've seen it with my own eyes. The whole city is less than 30 kilometers long.
We've seen this conversation. Haven't we?
Unbelievable. What about the other countries I've been investigating?
Universal control alters the information you receive. It does whatever's necessary to make things appear consistent. Shukun is telling the truth.
I think we saw this from Shu's perspective last week.
Here, I can see the entirety of the residential ward system. All of the terminal controls, too.
You're able to control the satellite from your Sentinel?
Except no, because that conversation was in front of Goto. Or, not Goto, Ito. I always get those two confused because they both wear glasses.
I'm Tomi Kisaragi. Huh? She's the one who designed the second phase of interstellar development.
Okay, we saw part of it from Shu's perspective, but not the whole thing.
Watch this log of hers.
February 8th, 2188. Continuing my report from yesterday. I ran the simulation. This was our 25th terraforming attempt. We believe the planet is a Type 57b. In order to reach a habitable state for humanity, the process took 1,800 years. A bit longer than hoped. No further issues up to this point. Oh, and I almost forgot. At Professor Morimura's suggestion, I updated the system on the command ship. It's set to monitor the final phase. Surface facilities. Before any harm may come
She never
to these
cut off her
facilities,
pigtails, she just combined them into
it
one
will determine
ponytail.
whether the final phase needs to be redone. As the professor always says, it can't hurt to be safe. Work has been coming along well, but I honestly can't wait to return to the surface.
She combined their power.
What was that?
A log from Tomi Kisaragi in the year 2188.
She said some curious things. Like redoing the final phase.
You heard correctly. There's no turning back.
Well, what now?
The command ship will fall below the horizon soon. We'll be disconnected for quite a while.
Are there any measures we can take?
Yes. But I believe there's only one way through this.
And what's that?
Get naked and get into giant robots.
And the only ones who can do that are all of you. Trust in me. And get into the Sentinels.
To the final battle! So it's between Ryoko and Yuki now. Poll starting now. While you guys are voting, I'm just gonna step away for 10 seconds to check on Puppy, since he left the room, and he's a bundle of energy right now. I want to make sure he's not destroying the house. So, I will be right back. I won't be gone for very long. Oh, he's right behind me. I thought I heard him out there. He's right there. He's right there. And Crowley's right underneath me. Hi, bud. What is it? What do you guys think is going on? You guys want to come up here? Oh, and say hi to the people? Come here. Come here. Oh, come here and say hi to the people. Oh, there we go. There's Crowley and Remus. Huh. Mwah, mwah. Sweet babies. Sweet babies. Oh, goodness. Thank you. There was teeth in that kiss. Okay. You can get down. Sorry. Okay. Back. This way. Hey, looks like Yuki won that poll. This is the wholesome content you guys come here for, right? Oh, don't chew on the headphones, please. Okay. Leave it alone. Don't chew on it. I know, there's lots of dangly things in this room that you just want to chew on all of it. Alright, Yuki! Erika Aiba's true identity turned out to be an android that carried the consciousness of the criminal Juro Izumi. The android managed to break past Morimura and the others to escape from Yuki Takamiya. Sakura High School rooftop.
Aiba, where could she have gone?
Over the bridge. We saw it.
Forget her. I need to find Nachan. I should check with Sekigahara if there's been any progress.
Oh. Lots of stuff to listen to.
Obsidian room.
Not that one. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so we're going to the old school building, but first...
Erika Aiba is a robot? Or, more accurately, a criminal by the name of Juro Izumi, who has no physical body of his own. He wanted to do something to me. Something that involved shooting me up with nanomachines.
Remus is snoozing at my feet now, and it's really cute.
The Kisaragi involved in the bathroom incident. It was really just a robot built to look like her. Then that robot got damaged and was disposed of in the old school building. And now the robot's brain is in Aiba's body. So the box I thought was a projector was actually a talking machine named Miura. And the stuff Nachan wrote in her notebook, she must have been talking about that. So it wasn't just made up. I'm sorry for doubting you, Nachan. How many days has it been since Nachan went missing? I was told she'd be able to find food, but I'm worried about her. I should hurry and get to the old building. Sekigahara is there.
Hey!
I saw something.
Let's go see Ei
Sakura High School, old building.
Anyone there?
Hey. Me.
Are you in here?
Come out, wherever I am.
Where is he? He said he was gonna be hiding around here.
Maybe he's blowing up satellites.
Maybe he's still looking for her. Or maybe he got caught.
There he is. Go.
Sekigahara, what happened?
The nanomachine separation inside the brain is progressing.
What does that mean?
He is in the same condition as Ryoko Shinonome.
Hey.
I still have my memory. I just ran out of my pills. Don't mind me. You were searching for Natsuno Minami.
No, I was
Determined her
searching for
location.
you.
She's in
Or
Sector 3.
Me.
What?
Miura?
It is only speculation. But there is a high probability that she is there.
Okay, great! Let's go get her! Oh, wait. Sekigahara.
Go without me. I just needed to tell you. Besides, the black suits are only after me now. It'd be bad if they think you're my accomplice. Better to avoid being seen together at all. Come over here.
What is it?
Let me touch your face.
What
I
is
mean,
this
here,
thing?
take this gun.
Take it
Right,
with you.
I'm in love with another woman. Not you.
Don't know how to use it.
You'll need it to save Minami. I need to ask you a favor in return. Miura is carrying a message for me. If I were to ever lose my memory, I need you to show me that message.
Will you be okay by yourself?
Myself is just about all I can handle. I'm sure Shinanome's medicine is in the nurse's office. Miura seems to be in a hurry. Please, go with him.
Okay, bye! To Sector 3! The Destroyed City, 2025.
I saw some trees.
Oh, I should talk to the robot.
So, where is Nachon?
Southeast, 3.2 kilometers. There is an unusual concentration of androids.
Great. More of those creepy-ass robots.
That's why you have the gun.
Found something.
Something? You mean Nachon?
This unit possesses no attack capabilities. It is up to you.
I know. I won't fail.
Okay. Off we go.
I'm ready. Lead the way.
She was examining it to make sure that it was ready for use. Shut up, Arazi.
They're back.
There are a lot of androids.
They won't come in here. But if I take even one step outside, they'll attack. Ever since I got here, they just keep on coming.
Oh!
I ate my last can of
Wow,
food
this
yesterday.
is like a long time ago in
Now the soda I was
other
taking
people's
sits
stories.
empty too. Oh, what should
I had
do?
forgotten that Natsuno disappeared at
Am I
one
going to
point.
die here without anyone knowing?
And now we're finally gonna learn how she came back. Shoot him! Shoot him! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, shoot him!
That's what I'm doing! Like I'm supposed to know how to use a freaking gun.
You did well.
It's point and click. It's not that hard.
Yuki-chan? No-chan! I'm so glad you're okay. Yuki-chan! I finally found you. You're safe now, alright?
I know. But why are you here, Yuki-chan?
I'd come find you anywhere, Not-chan. Even if I have to cross time and space to do it.
Oh, Yuki-chan.
Is this a couple?
The Keymolar's
I'm for it.
shield is still active.
BJ!
It is why the androids could
Well, yeah, but it's a laser gun. There's probably not really any kickback on that thing.
Of course. Smalltalk must come later. There are 4 androids approaching.
Oh, that's right. They're mother and daughter. I forgot.
No matter what comes our way, I will protect you.
I'm not for it anymore.
I have.
That's not appropriate. I take it back. To the final battle! And Natsuno's last section is unlockable now. Oh boy. Alright, so it's between Natsuno and Ryoko. I think I already know who you guys are gonna vote for, but I'm gonna put it up anyway. That's the poll for this chunk. And then we're gonna go to Goto after these two. Oh, okay. I'm a little surprised that the vote is this close. I thought I knew who you would vote for, and I may be mistaken. Hey, let's read the summary of where we left off with Natsuno. Natsuno Minami and BJ arrived in 2025 to go to the UFO. However, Ryoko Shinonome suspected that she was working alongside 426 and snatched BJ away, leaving Minami stranded and unable to return to 1985. Oh, this is so close. You guys are gonna make me choose, aren't you? You're deliberately making it a tie vote. Again. I hate it when you guys do this to me. Oh, wait. Hey, it's Ryoko. Ryoko Shinonome recalled the time she bid farewell to Tetsuya Ida when he was trying to reset the world in order to save Tomi Kisaragi. That was a really close vote, though, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Noon, Sakura High School Nurse's Office, 1985.
Easy. Take your time. Do you know where you are?
Oh, great. What's new? Literally nothing except whatever this is from this room. Surveillance footage. Okay, that's my prompt.
Shinonome-san? Do you know what year it is?
1985.
What's the last thing you remember?
426. He got away from me.
Bunch of
I won't let him
rednecks
escape next time.
stormed the Capitol building.
I see. All right.
They didn't think there would be consequences, but they were wrong.
How are you feeling?
My head really hurts.
Maybe I should keep you here for further observation.
My internal clock just needs a bit to readjust.
You're putting too much of a burden on your nervous system. You need to stop shifting. Do you still have your pills? Make sure you're taking them.
Surveillance footage? That's right. I saw something important. I can't remember. Maybe I should go look again. It was in Shikishima's underground facility in 2105. I just need to get to the gate.
Ah. Gotta take the pills.
This should make me feel a little better. I don't have... They said the gate's been sealed, but... what if it's a lie? A way to try and keep me here. Why can't we time travel right now?
The gate has been sealed by someone.
Oh, we already saw that. Okay. I don't know what I need to do. I know it's got something to do with surveillance footage.
Fine. The file is on my desk. It isn't every...
Human.
Why does this look new? I need to... What am I doing here? I know I'm supposed to do surveillance footage, because that's what it says here, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Leave? Okay. Oh, cool. That's it. And hey, Goto's not here to follow me this time. Interesting. Sakura High School Science Room.
Surveillance footage? I saw something important.
Ooh, typing on air.
I knew it wouldn't work.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Morimura.
I locked the gate. You won't be able to use it.
I knew it. It was you. You disabled the gates, not 426.
The villain you've been hunting the entire game, Ryoko, was right in front of you the whole time!
Being ridiculous. You need to take your pills.
I won't let those damn mind-controlling pills screw with my head anymore!
Who told you that?
I saw it for myself. You're trying to mess with both me and Iori Fuyusaka's heads.
She's getting worse. The code that infected the Sentinels in 2064. It separates the nanomachines from the rest of your brain. Your memories will keep disappearing. Those pills you've been taking, they inhibit that separation. They try to preserve the link. But its effectiveness has been gradually decreasing.
No.
You're building up a tolerance to
anything
them.
you say. Where's Renya Goto? Are you screwing him up too?
It was you, you know.
What?
You were the cause of the infection.
What?
You inserted the code that 426 created.
No.
Well,
just more lies.
What?
It's true.
Where'd you come from?
Goto. You were conspiring with Morimura this whole time?
I've told you the truth a number of times, but you weren't able to accept it. You couldn't hold on to the memory.
That's a lie. You messed me up with those pills. You made me confused.
It's all there. You just have to remember. The code that infected the Sentinels. DD-426. You were the one that gave it to Sekigahara.
You're lying.
Flashback, Shikishima Industries, Sentinel Hangar, 2064.
Mr. Ida. For you to ask for me personally? I can't tell you how happy it made me.
I've been waiting. I need you to look at this.
When an older man says that to a young girl, it's usually not good.
An interlocutor update? Code DD426.
The nanomachines within you. There is a flaw in the program. It is inhibiting you from unlocking the full extent of their power. But there exists a code to fix it.
A flaw?
If we implement this, the Sentinels' capabilities will increase greatly. Morimura-san, however, does not agree.
Why?
She believes the Sentinels are more than capable as they are.
Why is she like that? She's always going against you, Mr. Ida.
If only everyone was as understanding as you.
If only I could brainwash everyone as easily as you.
I want us to give this code a try. It'll be our little secret, of course. And then Morimura-san will see who was right.
Wait, so Ida
All you have to do
was 426?
is put this code into the Sentinel.
Okay, I'll do it. An improvement to the Sentinel, huh?
Ryoko-san, what was Ida talking to you about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Guess I'm still
I
just
vaguely
some
remember
kid who
this
lives
scene
nearby,
from
huh?
1,000 years ago.
Ei-kun.
A fourth wave is approaching. We need to get ready.
Okay, so
I'll put DD426
Ida just
into number
used
14.
the code that 426 made.
I'll
to
put
do
it
that.
into number 15. Ei-kun Sentinel. Mr. Ida's right. And now, Ei-kun will know it too.
Ryoko! You ruined me! Sakura High School Science
You
Room.
remember, after you shifted, you went missing. It took a long time to get you back. When we finally did, your condition was already terminal. We've been able to keep it at bay with the medication, but the destruction of your memories has already begun.
For you, we tried to reinforce your memories with nanomachines, but it hasn't gone well.
We thought if we let you roam free, that your memories would stabilize.
However, your memories kept failing. It only made you become further detached from reality.
Even still, it is imperative that you remember. Only you can clear the infection within the Sentinels. Because only you know the password. We don't have much time. Please, you must remember.
Stop! It's all my fault. It can't be. It's just lies.
Nobody's blaming you, Ryoko. We're just trying to show you why you shouldn't do it anymore. Noon, Sakura High School Nurse's Office, 1985.
You're awake.
Who are you?
Try and remember.
Ei-kun?
That's right.
I can't remember my name.
Ryoko Shinonome.
Is that my name? It doesn't sound familiar.
Well, if you say anything
right.
enough times, it starts
need
to
to
sound
find-
weird, you know? So,
What was I looking for again? I can't remember.
You don't have to anymore. You don't have to look for anything, Ryoko-san. More importantly, how are you feeling?
I feel good. Refreshed. Peaceful, even.
Maybe it's just not possible.
The nanomachines linked to her memory have all separated. She barely has any memories left.
The memories you implanted in her. What are they?
We did the same for all of you. When you were connected to the learning devices, you gained the knowledge needed to control the Sentinels and the gates. Those memories were backed up in case there was an accident.
So she has her memories of what happened before the incident.
No, not all of them. We only backed up those which pertain to learning.
So all she knows is how to control the Sentinel. Ryoko-san.
The password to remove the infection.
Gone, along with the rest of her memories. We can no longer rely on the Sentinels.
So that's it? You're giving up? There is still one way to use the Sentinels.
No. Further exposure to the infection, and there's no guarantee you'll survive.
He's not talking about himself. After everything you've taken from her, it still isn't enough. I won't let you put her in the Sentinel.
No.
What?
No, Ei-kun. Sentinel number 14. It was made just for me, by Mr. Ida. It's my Sentinel.
Ryoko-san.
I won't let anyone else fight for me.
Shikishima Industries Sentinel Hangar. Ba, 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 ba. To the final battle. All right, we're going to move over to Natsuno Minami, who arrived with BJ in 2025 to go to the UFO, but Ryoko Shinonome suspected she was working alongside 426 and stole BJ, leaving Minami stranded and unable to return to 1985.
Yep. This should be a good spot, right?
Sumire Bridge.
The river's nice and wide. Plus, no one else is around. It shouldn't be a problem if the Sentinel pops up here.
Are you going to summon it right now?
Wait.
Perhaps we
Is
should
this-
wait until nightfall.
Well, we're going to send it right back, aren't we?
If it's only for a second, then we should be fine.
I want to change the registered pilot of Sentinel number 17. To you, Natsuno.
Wait, right here? Why?
I was previously...
This is after they got back in Yuki's route. Okay, thank you.
However, the ownership of the ID returned to him.
It's because I operated Sentinel number 19.
I can no longer pilot a Sentinel. In order to shift to the Sentinel, it must receive a new pilot. But this change comes with a price. It will reset the Sentinel's stored memory.
Wait, that's not good.
Then, what do we do?
We'll transfer all data logs to me. If it's done at the same time we change the registered pilot, I should be able to secure the log data.
Good thinking, BJ.
Natsuno. From now on, Sentinel number 17 will be...
Right, no problem. I'll be the one who pilots the robot. And I'll fight together with my pal, BJ.
As long as Na-chan isn't in any danger.
Sentinel number 17 will protect Natsuno.
If anything, I should be the one fighting.
There is another Sentinel for you.
Yeah, you're gonna get your own.
What did you say?
Everybody gets a giant robot.
Work together.
Except Miwako. And
You know it.
And Okino.
Both processes must be performed concurrently.
And
Now,
Ida.
it's time
Shiba.
to activate.
Okay.
And Morimura. But most everybody gets their own Sentinel.
Dang, that was fast.
Now send it back, Nachan.
How do I do that?
It disappeared.
Does that mean it worked, BJ? BJ?
BJ's dead. No! BJ!
Okay, buddy? Say something.
He's no longer with us.
What?
BJ was the only one who could retrieve the log data. But the storage capacity on a scout unit like that is limited. He couldn't store both the log data and his own AI data. So in order to make room for the logs, he deleted himself.
No.
Oh.
No, you're wrong.
He didn't say that was part of the deal.
He's just fooling around. Come on. Wake up, BJ.
Wake up, little guy.
BJ.
Come on, wake up. No! Best character in the game is gone. Okay. We are on to Renya Goto. He continues to seek the truth. While in the UFO, he discovered footage of an elderly version of himself. Sunset, Gogyo Street, Shikishima 9th Building, 1985.
It would appear I can no longer rely on Shikishima. Miss Morimura, why did you have to die? Miss Morimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray. Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project, as if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much in their discussion.
Isn't he like 18? Goto's 16. Okay. Yeah, you are a child, bud. 16 going on 56. Ayame Park.
That was pretty quick, Goto-kun.
I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Morimura. There's no doubt about it.
Is that so?
You don't seem too shocked about your death.
Well, it didn't exactly stop me. Here I am, safe and sound.
I suppose that's true.
So, what did the police say?
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why. The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time, beyond material bullets.
Lasers!
Estimated time of death is approximately 1900 hours. You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired student. According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
An acquaintance of Miss Morimura. Described as a short-haired male in a student uniform. Most likely Ei Sekigahara.
But he didn't kill her. It wasn't him. He doesn't know that yet,
That
though.
drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been worse. It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time. So she wasn't even under surveillance.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect?
The witness statement matches the description of Ei Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with Ei Sekigahara's memories. I
Well,
wouldn't be surprised
they're
if he
broken.
was our murderer.
But he's not.
Though it raises
He's
the
not,
question of
though.
why he bothered to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to avoid being spotted at all.
Well, maybe it wasn't premeditated. He could have killed her by accident.
Well, he certainly is the type to brood over things. I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Well, okay, so he did have orders to kill her, and he did kill her, but not that her. He killed a different version of her.
Who else could it be? That man with that call sign? Some numerical name.
Logically speaking, he would naturally be another potential suspect. He did attempt to eradicate all the compatibles. He's a dangerous individual, and he's still at large. All that's left of 426 is his consciousness. I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything. 426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
Wait, wasn't...
We know he killed at least
I already
4
forgot.
people.
Wasn't it Ida who did it?
That's why I shot him dead in the end. If he resurrected himself as an android, maybe that would give him a chance at revenge. As a motive, it sounds
I already
pretty
forgot what
clear-cut.
actually happened.
Aside from Miss Morimura and Ida-san,
Maybe we don't
others
know.
came here for refuge 16 years ago.
Maybe we just know it wasn't
By the
A.
time I'd started assisting Miss Morimura's efforts, they'd already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0. This allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI. As for how they lost their bodies in the first place, reportedly 426 is doing. He destroyed them all in one fell swoop. According to Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened. And Miss Morimura should be aware of that. I spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number 16. Back then, she gave Miss Morimura something nobody else would. The truth.
Ooh, hold on. No, not yet.
Miss Morimura, I have one more question.
What is it?
Regarding 426, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood me. Well, used to, anyway. Where's this coming from?
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san.
Tamao was number 18?
I had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feelings, and my discussion with
She's not a
Tamao-san only
pilot,
confirmed
though.
my suspicions.
Oh, I have choices.
I spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number...
Which one do I do?
I spoke with...
This one, because it's still green. I have to do them both, okay. Number 16 statement.
Wait, what do you mean? Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that, nothing.
But that means... Is that how your data was damaged? It wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just an explosion? We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but... You were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did. You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
You lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive. Killing him was the right call.
No. That means...
I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned. About 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused. If you have some comment on this form, then by all means.
No. That's not what I meant. I had a hunch about Miss Mo-
Now we're gonna go to Tamao's statement. Flashback, Sakura High School schoolyard, 1985.
Goto-kun. I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
It's about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun. I only just found out.
426? As in the escaped android?
No, not that one. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
In other words, she's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down. She's letting me handle Juro-kun's treatment now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
Why is she trying to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it. And I understand where she's coming from, but... Morimura-san is in love with him.
With 426?
So startled he takes off his glasses.
That's why she wants him back as a human.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
True, but that's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him. That guilt is still eating at her. Watch over Morimura-san. And try to keep her away from Juro-kun if you can.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
I think she has mostly been kept away from
the idea of 1426,
Juro Kurabe.
let alone 2.
So I was right. Miss Morimura did have feelings for someone.
And it wasn't me.
When Juro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason seems most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said so yourself.
If you recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence I found. One particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426 that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question. As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file. So much so, in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Liar!
Well, at the very least,
Liar!
its contents suggested a connection to 426. Or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Jiro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
Flashback transmission log to Renya Goto, 2188.
This is Tetsuya Ida. Don't know why I'm recording this. Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this. I was in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered.
I do too, Grogafa. Goto and Ida look so much alike, in more ways than just the glasses.
Contents, but it says the modifying user was Jiro Izumi. Because someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID. And at this point, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares anymore? None of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from. So you deleted it. That's my theory, anyway. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment, the one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her. But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura? If I'm not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
You are Chihiro Morimura.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher. Professor Chihiro Morimura.
From the future past.
The year 2188. And the central figure of Shikishima's
The original that all the clones are based on. Bum bum bum.
Aegis activation confirmed. The terminal is completely sealed off.
See, look how much he looks like
They've changed targets.
Ida.
The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey!
Then who's taking point?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass.
Renya Goto looks so much more like Tetsuya Ida than Shu Amiguchi ever does. That is a fact, Steel Echo.
You can relax, kids. I'm back in the fight.
I won't be long. It's up to you.
Good night, Kurisu Sparta. We're only streaming for another 15-20 minutes here, so
Chihiro-san.
you won't be missing much. After Aegis activation.
Chihiro-san.
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me. How about you mind your own business? You
So,
already know how
I made a
feel.
joke, but I think he's in love with her.
This is what I wanted.
Even though she's 8.
More importantly,
Gross.
can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left. At least
6.
none
Oh,
left for
my
us.
bad.
We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river. If, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
In his defense, she's actually a 1,000-year-old dragon. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, not really, but I get your point.
As long as we're both here. There's something
She's
we want
actually
to clear up.
1,800 years old, so it's cool. It's... Is it still statutory if only the body is 6 years old? I feel gross for making that joke.
So, tell me. You were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you? You said she was mind-hacked. But it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly...
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
You are correct. Is that what you wanted to hear?
I knew it!
That I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
And that's why you brought back my memory too, isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad.
Aww.
You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Goto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Professor,
You should go. After all, we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it. You should go.
To the battle! I mean, you want to get technical, she's the mind of a 160-year-old woman from over 1 million years ago in the body of a 6-year-old. Yeah. Yeah, that's more accurate. Thanks, Delicious Orange Art.
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy?
Are we gonna learn something crazy cool about Miwako here?
Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you...
Oh, pat Miwako on the head.
Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako. Sami-chan! I'm so glad you're okay. Jeez, you're so reckless. You shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind.
I was just talking to an imaginary friend. Come on, let's go.
Hey! That's fine, just hurry up.
To be continued. And we will continue it right now. This may be our last chapter of the evening. We're not quite going to finish everybody. Flashback Kaede Riverbed, 1985.
Straight.
Oops.
I know this is my first time here, but this suddenly makes me feel so... nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find, regardless of time period.
Yes, but... this must be... well, I suppose it must be one of those places. So? Where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes. Let's go.
Aww. I thought he was going to give her a piggyback ride. Ayame Park.
Chihiro-san.
You think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major figure in Shikishima in the year 2188. Namely, the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
And
just some hypotheticals. A possible interpretation.
His route jumps around in the chronology.
Okay, say I am the professor. Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense?
Miss Morimura ran an experiment to grant her clone compatibility. She believed that you were synchronized to her. She believed it was her own data she transmitted. But it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Certainly, yes. But if I'm right, and you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
Among the logs from 2188, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well, that would be us.
I don't know where you think you're going with this.
A bit of patience, please. There's a little more context I need to provide. The log from the future I saw first. That would be the comms log I found with my own ID. The first log I checked held some surprises. The author seemed to be an elderly Renya Goto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188. I assumed it was some future version of myself. One that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case. I believe it's the other way around. In other words, I myself am a clone of him.
Bum bum bum.
Every individual I saw in that log footage, they all created clones of themselves.
Clones? Huh?
I did find a log that proves this point.
What did you see?
A comms log between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
Flashback transmission log from Professor Takamiya.
Professor Takamiya.
Natsuno's mom,
How are the
not her mom.
projections on those self-replicating probes? The simulations look good. Especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through. They'll just keep on going. Probably long after humanity's gone. Glad I came to an expert, then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube. The infrastructural storage cell, right? The cube's made up of 5 identical memory layers. In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs. And if it can't be repaired, well... fine, 1 probe down. We've got thousands more. And our passengers? I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them. These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders. By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test. We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What can I even say to him? Not much, I guess.
Who is him? Ugh! I want to know who was him.
There were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible. Though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question
Anime
is
glass.
precisely how much of that log I've seen. Am I close? You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not. Now you're just trying to trick me?
I'd say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino? Being compatible, that makes one part of his identity clear. He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188? Care to guess?
Stop it.
No? Then allow me to clarify. That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son.
What?
Another child by personal conventional birth. The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman, in accordance with the policies on population control. Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious, until DNA testing on the clone revealed it. The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son, which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct. However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too. When it seemed like her end was near, the professor recorded him one final message. One last chance for him to know the truth.
Stop! You saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log. So you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura. Indeed, the files I could access were somewhat limited. Mostly company
Tricked
logs.
her into revealing her true identity.
Transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my logs?
It's simple, really.
I cheated. I read further ahead in the script. Flashback, UFO mainframe.
For preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
DJ Music Studio, thank you for sticking with Hacker Clan for 39 months. DJ Music Studio says, that's fine. Sure, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Did it go through?
Password is EASS. Oh, it's just password.
At least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Maybe if I check Miss Morimura's logs.
What happened to Iori?
Why your biometric ID matches hers. It really is her ID.
Iori Fuyusaka?
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful. She is Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is. Because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The plan was for the two newborns to grow up with their own separate lives. Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104, and Tetsuya Ida in 2024, yet neither could be found.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this.
Takes his glasses off for no reason.
But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
What? What? Oh, you can't leave me with that, you son of a bitch. It's too late. It's late. People need to go to bed. I need to start heading that direction, honestly, because I have not been getting enough sleep lately. Wiping away the fog of mystery. Except he doesn't take them off to clean them. He just takes them off and holds them here, and then puts them back. Oh, look, I have to do more destruction before I can get through more Goto anyway, so I'm not going to get any more reveals right away, no matter what. Ooh, but look how close we are in Remembrance. 95% of the way there. We gotta do, let's see, third area, Himawari Ward Wave 5. Needs to be cleared. Oh, through the third area? Holy crap. Okay. Interesting. I was not expecting that. So we gotta go through, like... Oh, okay. We're through Wave 10 in second area. For some reason, I was thinking we were only through half of the second area. Okay, cool. So we gotta go through half of the third area here. Or something like that. And then... Oh, don't do that. Didn't mean to do that. And then we gotta go back over to Remembrance to finish up Goto and Hijiyama. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, I love this game. We will be finishing this next week, at Saturday at noon Pacific time, I think. That's my normal time for these streams. I did this one at a weird time because stuff happened. Yeah, so I should be able to stick to the regular schedule next week. Stay tuned to the Discord server, if you're not already in there, to keep tabs on when changes happen to the schedule. There we go. I've saved my game now. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this evening. I really appreciate you being here. The full schedule for this channel is in the chat from Pod153. My next broadcast will be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So just 13 hours from now, or a little bit less than 13 hours from now. That is the Board and Barrel. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, me and my buddies play board games together. And this past year now, almost, it's all been through Tabletop Simulator because of the pandemic. I'm hoping that someday soon we'll be able to get back to playing in person. But vaccine needs to happen first. Anyway, it's a very interactive broadcast. We have house rules that you guys influence through Buff and Nerf, where you either help us or hurt us, depending on how you guys are feeling. We have virtual bingo cards for you guys to play while we're playing the game. And we are always keeping a close watch on the chat throughout the stream. On Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, me and usually that same group of guys and some other friends of ours from our high school and college years play video games together in what we call the, well, I'm going to change it. It's not the co-op quarantine stream. It's just the quarantine stream because it's not necessarily co-op games at all. So we play video games together on Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. So join us for that. If other people stream while we play, we have a multi-stream link so you can see multiple perspectives. And then Saturdays at noon, VO-related gaming. Delicious Orange Art says, thanks for the how to play root thing. I showed that to my friends who wanted to play, and they finally were willing to learn it thanks to that video. Oh, thanks, Delicious Orange Art. Oh, and there's 100 bits for it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Delicious Orange Art. Yeah, that was a first-time thing. Little rough around the edges, that how to play video. I did end up scrambling today to put together a how to play video for a game for us to play tomorrow because the Eric is out tomorrow, it turns out. Thought he was going to be with us. He was working on a how to play for a different game. We decided to table that and save it for next week when he's back. So I scrambled to put together the how to play for a different game for us to play this week. We'll be playing a game called Takanoko, which is a game about a panda bear who eats bamboo. So join us for that tomorrow on the Board and Barrel every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'm going to take a quick look before I take us out of here just to see who else is streaming tonight. Holy smokes, Faye Mata has 2,000 viewers right now. She won't even see you guys if I raid her. So we're going to raid instead. I think I'm going to send you guys over to... Eric Kimmerer tonight. He is a fellow voice actor. I'm going to pull him up on my little directory thing of mouth noise team members so I can give you a few credits, just so you know who to say hi to. Oh, come on. Give me the search. Eric Kimmerer is Speed of Sound Sonic in One Punch Man, Fisheye in Sailor Moon, Gouther in Seven Deadly Sins, Teru in Mob Psycho 100, and Biscuit Griffin in Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. Right now he is playing Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm going to send you guys over to him right after these messages. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I play 13 Sentinels. And I will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, for the Board and Barrel, Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Bye-bye!